Alright, we're here. Back at base.
Yeah.
Let's hope the commander can explain a few things.
Hopefully.
Has me curious.
No, you probably won't. God, this place feels like a maze. It feels like vomit all over again.
Not that way. He must be in the other room.
Other room is in other room, or is other room is in all the other rooms in here?
This room. I don't remember the names.
Oh.
Anyway. Sir.
Ah, Shadow. I see you came. I thought we told you you were supposed to be off duty for today.
Well, sir, something's kinda concerning.
Oh? You know you're supposed to follow orders, Agent Shadow.
Well, Eclipse? Mind telling Commander why we're here?
Oh boy. Okay, spotlight. Well, I have been made aware that the Solstice Crystal seems to, basically seems to power up only when those of my species hold on to it. But I was also made aware by a friend of mine that my brother happens to be looking for them. And it turns out that he's not above going after people to obtain them. As I've heard from...
We actually know that he's been quite around recently from our spies. Let's say we've had this plan, but I was hoping it could be a better surprise so you can capture him, basically.
Capture him?
What?
You see, we had Shadow hold on to the Solstice Crystal because his chaos energy was radiating more than average. So, our scientists pretty much said, have him hold it, and until we're able to get... What was his name again?
Rifle, sir.
Yeah, Rifle. Until we were able to contain him, we decided to use Shadow as a way to lure him out, so we can make sure that we contain the threat.
So you basically...
you were... go on.
You basically used me as bait.
Well, not necessarily. You gotta look at it from another side. Agent Eclipse, you have something you need to say?
I said it was pretty fucked up.
Listen, I know it's a little messed up, but we have to make protocols sometimes. And I get if you're mad at me, and it wasn't necessarily my entire call. The rest of the board agreed along with me. So, yeah.
Rest of the board. What about Rouge and Omega? Didn't they have a say?
Well, they weren't part of the meeting today. They were off in Hawaii, on another Eggman mission, but you get what I mean. Anyway, you have the Solstice Crystal still with you, am I correct?
Yes, sir. But I don't believe it's right to be in my possession. If he's possibly tracking me. I get you want to contain him, sir. But what if I was out in public? It could become a problem.
Yeah, I get what you mean there, but we have procedures just in case. Agents on standby to help civilians. So, you'll be good enough.
Alright then.
Yeah. As of help civilians, you mean like evacuate the entire city? Because that's probably what you need to do.
He can't be that powerful. After all, he's just another shadow.
You'd be surprised not to underestimate
apparently you don't know how my version of the Black Arms work if you're thinking just that.
Well, we're kind of new to this whole multiverse stuff. It's confusing. Our scientists, well, they're the ones who give the rest of the people on the board ideas of what to basically do. And we didn't account if he is as strong as you say he is.
So you just went off from what simple people said in the lab?
Well, yeah.
Commander.
Look, I'll do better next time, okay? But
all I'm gonna say is, as an easy way to take into account and how powerful he is, it's not a very good estimate, but it's a way to kind of get your mind into actually realizing what you're dealing with. My brother is permanently fused with my father.
You mean the Black Doom of your
both of their powers merged together. Yes.
This could be a big problem. Actually, I have an idea to properly contain him. Bring him to Soliana Forest. The residence there hasn't been really active, so it's a good place for you to start off with.
So you want me to lure him out?
Yes, and if you're able to contain him, bring him back to base. We'll deal with him.
One thing, Commander. I suggest he be in a cell. I don't want him being experimented on by the scientists downstairs. I know they're plenty eager to open up some black arms. Me and Eclipse have seen it.
Also, it might throw him into a panic, and that might cause a very, very dangerous situation.
Well, actually, I wasn't gonna have him be experimented on, just in a cell. But I'll make sure no one tries to get him in the lab. I'll try my best.
Good, because the last thing we need is a code black.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, we'll be off, Commander.
Good. Now, as well, one more thing to note. Make sure he doesn't get the Solstice Crystal. If it calls for it, return back to base.
Yes, sir.
So I recall from my sister, she said that he already has 2. There's only 4 that exist.
I might have to talk to Agent Shadina. Possibly plan something out. I think I have an idea. But you guys get going. I'm gonna make a call to her right now.
I did not do the same idea with her.
Because you know I can leave GUN, sir, anytime. I may not be angry about being used as a beacon, but don't forget, I didn't forget about the whole android situation.
Yes, I recall it. But, gotta let bygones be bygones, okay?
Fine, sir.
Anyways, be off.
Bye.
What a fucking prick.
You said it.
So we were right.
I had that suspicion. Don't exactly want to trust GALN after all the shit that they've done to me.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get going.
Chaos Control!
Hi.
Soliana Forest. Haven't been here for a while.
I haven't been here for quite a long time. Huh.
I still find it funny Sonic kissed a human, though.
He fucking what?
Long story.
I don't wanna... No, I don't wanna think about that.
He died, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, anything I have to take into account before we begin?
Okay. Things we need to take into account. Well, A, he's, very powerful. Okay, so, you know how power, quote-unquote... Oh, okay. Well, wolf tactics. He also has very powerful chaos control, can use dark magic, has the power to use dark matter, high increased strength, increased vision, increased hearing, and amplified chaos abilities. Also, he's immune to chaos abilities. I guess permanently fusing with the greater demon of chaos energy's gonna kinda make you immune.
So if I use chaos control on him, he'll just move out of the way.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean he's not invulnerable to my chaos spears. So I could get him with that.
Yeah. He's not immune to physical attacks, or bullets. Know that.
I should have brought my gun.
And, it's, complicated to explain. So, he can't be damaged by chaos energy, he can be hurt by physical attacks, and other magical abilities. Well, he tends to get information from Father a lot when it comes to battling. He tends to tell him what to do.
Wait a minute. What if I were to get close enough to punch that eye?
Huh.
You told me about it. So, what if I got close enough and knocked it back? Will that do anything to him?
Here's the thing. The eye doesn't talk to him through physical means, it talks to him through telepathic means.
So if I take care of his... Okay, I think I have a game plan.
The whole thing is just try not to get too close. It's very quick.
I'm quick as well. He's gonna need to learn to look out, but I won't underestimate him as well.
Yeah.
It's glowing again. He's near.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Very near.
Jesus Christ, that thing is glowing brighter than a goddamn satellite.
It's because of me. Come on out. I know you're there.
Clever.
So, you were looking for me.
Not exactly you, but the crystal, yes.
So you're him. You're the other shadow I know. But you go by rifle. Am I correct?
I prefer not to be referred to by that. Yes, I prefer to be called as rifle. Thank you.
Alright. Now, here's another thing. What do you plan on doing with these solstice crystals?
That's confidential information that you are not needing to know.
If this is going to be a battle, you might as well tell me, because I could possibly kill you in this.
I didn't intend to make this a battle, but if you're really planning on making it a battle on your own, then so be it.
First, before we battle, let's get to know each other a little bit. I like to get to know my enemy. before I head straight in.
Know the enemy before me. Okay, I'll give that. Very well. What is it that you want to speak about?
Well, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, what is there that you want to know about me? I could go on all day.
Well, obviously for this, I know a little bit of detail on you. Why do you seek to change your world?
Is that really information that you need to know?
Yes, absolutely.
Very well. I guess I'll tell you the story like I've told everyone else. I basically just planned to destroy my world and reset it anew. Destroy the corruption. Make it better. The way that Maria saw it is. Nobody will know pain. No one will know hell. Everything that ruined their lives, destroyed people, past homeless people, and just hell in general, will be wiped clean. I'll be in the image that Maria saw the world as. And thus, it will also be easier to protect the people around here.
So from what I'm
I have no means to destroy your own. I have no interest. This world has never done me wrong.
So, we can relate on one thing when it comes to Maria. But, one thing. Have you taken into account that maybe your mission could end up killing everyone by resetting it? How do you know for sure that you're gonna be fixing the world?
Let me explain this to you, because clearly you don't seem to get or comprehend what I mean by a reset. Resetting the world isn't exactly destroying everybody and deleting everybody entirely. Destroying the world is destroying people and then rebuilding them anew. They'll never know or remember anything that bad that happened to them. It'll be as though resetting a game. Starting a new save file. Fixing things. Say somebody did something wrong in a video game, and you were started over. Then that person never knew what happened. They never had to deal with the pain that came from it.
That's as simple as taking away the experience from them to learn and grow off from that pain.
Taking some experience away, yes. But if you had the chance to take somebody's pain away that they went through, you would do it. You can't even lie to me that you wouldn't, because I know you would.
I'm gonna be honest. If it were up to me to take the pain away from everyone, yes. But that's not my call to make. Neither is it yours.
Well, sometimes to do some good, you have to do some bad. And honestly, I prefer to take that call.
Well then.
If the world's gonna deem me as a villain, then so be it.
How would you think Maria would think about all this?
Listen here. I don't need somebody like you to talk about Maria. Especially after the hell that they put me through.
You forget. Even though we have different past, we're still the same person.
I am very much aware of that. But you also are very much aware that we come from different worlds, correct?
Yes.
Then do not tell me how to do Maria's goal. when you might not even know exactly what she told me.
Then exactly what did she tell you?
She told me to protect the people. But how am I supposed to protect a world that is nothing more than a corrupt mess?
I can tell you how. You fight to the bitter end and be a good person. Show them that there's more than just the life they're living.
Again with this. Clearly, you don't have a single clue on how it works in my world, or entirely how my world even is.
I may not know entirely, but I get the idea.
If you stayed even 2 seconds in my world, you would exactly understand my place.
But I would rise up again. We both are shadows, and we don't give up.
Yes, we are. That I can agree upon. Though, however, with you, you're clearly very naive. You haven't had half the stuff that happened to me happen to you. You haven't seen the stuff that I have.
We may have different experiences, but that doesn't change anything.
Does it?
Like, for example, how'd it go with Team Dark?
I'd rather not speak about it.
Hit a raw nerve, did I?
I left my team a long time ago, thank you.
And you abandoned Rouge, from what I heard.
That is none of your business.
Well then, I think I got all I needed.
Now, you've been asking me a lot of questions, but I have a question for you. Why are you here? I knew that you were talking about me. I could hear you from a mile away. Clearly, you were trying to lure me out. I was thinking about waiting till you just decided to leave so I could just take the crystal and go on my way instead of having to actually fight. But since it has to come down to this, why exactly are you here?
It's because GUN wanted me to lure you out.
What?
They basically knew that, for example, that I had a deep connection with the Solstice crystal because my Black Arm's DNA, and how it glowed brighter than, well, Shadina's.
So you're telling me that GUN is behind all this?
I knew that I was being used as bait, basically.
I'll tell you this here, and I'll tell you this now. I am not going back to GUN. Ever.
Listen, if you come calmly, I assure you 100%, even from the commander, that there will be no experiments whatsoever. Just a cell.
You honestly expect them to keep their word at all?
They would have to deal with me if they tried anything further. You would be on my watch.
It is not out of their power to deal with somebody like you.
They may have procedures, just in case. But I'm always one step ahead.
Clearly, you're more naive than I thought. Do you even have the smallest awareness of what GUN does? What they do? At all?
Yes, I'm aware because I lived through the scenarios. I lived through it when Maria died.
You haven't dealt with shit.
Trust me, you have no idea.
I have very much an idea.
Well then.
Unlike you, I wasn't frozen.
Yes. From the details that I got, you got experimented on.
Listen, I will not be going back to you. You will not be taking me.
You're not taking the Solstice Crystal. Now either you comply, or I'll take you there by force.
You're going to find that very difficult.
And you're gonna find it difficult trying to get it off of my dead corpse.
If that's how it's going to have to go, then so be it. I prefer not to kill people with different timelines. It ruins other timelines, and I'd rather not do that.
You're going to wish you killed me afterwards.
I highly doubt it. I'd rather not corrupt this time. It hasn't done me any wrong.
Well, since we're
Killing
done
somebody
talking,
before it's time would be pretty charismatic.
Since we're done talking, and I got all the information I needed to know about you, this makes me very aware of some things.
So,
I'm not like other shadows. I'm the ultimate. And when it comes to that, I don't underestimate you either. I know how powerful you are. GUN, let's just say, underestimated you. But I don't.
you're going to be pretty surprised whenever you look at this thing now. Let's just say, tell GUN to make a graph of the power that they estimate whenever we have our battle. They'll give them a basic idea of the power difference between me and you.
As if they'll do their homework.
I expect.
Anyway, Eclipse.
Or maybe you'll give them a nod of a day.
Yeah?
I need you to back away for a bit. This is gonna get ugly. I don't want you getting hurt.
Sure. Okay, bye.
Very
Go ahead.
naive.
I
Go
want
ahead.
you to throw the first move. Since you're in my world.
Fine then. That's how it's gonna go.
That was pathetic. Let's get on
I'm
with
only
this.
using 0.1% of my power, because I don't plan on killing you.
You're gonna have to use a little bit more when you're dealing with me. Don't underestimate me. I don't underestimate you. Got it?
I'll amp my power as much as I need to as the fight goes on. If I feel like I need to use more, I will. Less, I will.
Fine. Don't be surprised if I get you to push up a little bit more.
I expect it. No? Huh. Interesting. I'll give you that. You're a bit more powerful than the other different methods I've seen. More powerful than Shady.
Funny thing, when me and her first finally met again, we had a battle. Let's say you can already tell who's the victor.
I'll give you this. When I last watched Adina, I only used 3% of my abilities.
Interesting.
I rarely use more than 5% of my power. I'd rather not waste it.
I already know Chaos abilities doesn't harm you that much. Except for Chaos Spear, since it's still counted as a physical attack.
Clever. That is true. I'm not one to particularly lie like somebody else you see me hanging around.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out in due time.
Something later I need to learn?
If you're as smart as you say you are, you'll pick it up quite quickly.
I think I'm already getting an idea. Let's get on with this.
Very well. Fine then. Let me have my power up to 2%.
Go ahead.
You're gonna find that next hit much different. There we go. 3% of my power.
Those eyes. From the reports, from what I remember, those eyes look familiar. But I can obviously tell it's a different form.
This is nothing like the EXEs and other gods and death things you keep talking about. This is dark matter.
Dark matter. Alright. Let's see how good dark matter does against me.
You'll be surprised.
Go ahead. Come at me.
I'd rather take the first hit. Go on. That's the best hit you can go with? Let me try.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
But here's one thing I'm gonna have to tell you. Chaos control.
What the?
I control chaos energy. I can use your very own chaos energy against you. Now, let's try that hit again, shall we?
Chaos Spear!
I'll take that energy, thank you. Well, you seem to be very cocky, so I'll give you a little bit of a present. I'll boost my abilities up to 5.
Good. I want a fight, not a pity fight.
It's still a bit pity. I could go up to 100 if I wanted to, but I prefer to lie.
Alright.
It's my comfort spot.
You are strong, I'll admit. Even if I do lose this fight. If. That just means I have a stronger opponent to overcome.
You have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
I'll amp up a little bit of my power.
Chaos form. One I used to have when I was alive for the first time. Interesting.
It's a little bit different now. Let's say I learned some new techniques.
Oh well. That's it. Alright.
Over here.
Fine. You want to be that cocky? I'll play that. Nor have the abilities up to 25.
Alright, I admit. Stronger a bit. But I ain't done yet. I don't go down until I'm down.
Fine then. We'll go to 25 then. If you could survive that hit, I'll say that you impressed me.
You might have to amp it up to 30. Just a little advice.
25 will be just enough. As I stated, I'm not trying to kill you.
You wish you will.
I'll say that you impressed me. You didn't go instantly down with that. Must be good. Now you are aware that this is only 25%.
Yeah.
I can feel your energy dwindle.
It's been acting weird ever since that crystal came in my possession.
I believe so. You barely know anything about the crystal.
No.
You can take as much advice as you can from my brother, but he's not going to be able to give you the best advice. He wasn't there whenever they were actually created. He only saw their blueprints. I know their full extent. I know he's the proper you, as well as everything that they can do. They were created for me.
Interesting. And from what I remember, weren't they made from emeralds?
They were cloned from 4 emeralds, all put into one.
So they're fakes.
Each day, in a sense, but not entirely. Each Solstice crystal has the power of 4 Chaos Emeralds merged into one.
Well then.
They're, as you could state, as fake Chaos Emeralds. However, you can just say that the Darklings altered.
The reason I say
know how to
fake
alter
emeralds, let's say back in my timeline, we've had fake emeralds before.
I'm very much aware of this.
Especially when we had to deal with enemies like the Metarex.
The Doctor clones Chaos Emeralds occasionally to put them into their machines. Animals just weren't doing it. So fake Chaos Emeralds provided more than enough energy. You need just one to clone it, make more.
I wonder one thing.
What's that?
What will happen when I punch this? Found a weak spot.
Look at wish you didn't do that.
I'm very observant about my enemies. You should have been faster to deflect that one.
Now you're getting on my nerves.
Let's continue this fight, while I still have power.
Fine then. This time, let me give you a little bit of a gift since you seem so eager. Very well. Oblivion Cannon.
Huh?
Oh shit! You okay?
I'm fine.
Just a little bit more energy from my too bad. It's like somebody's been putting into a game of pretend.
If you're insisting I'm an android, you're wrong. I'm the original, and always will be.
We'll come on, you'll figure that out on your own. I can't be exactly the one to give you the full truth for that. Even if I were to, you would believe me.
I can still fight.
And you? I can clearly see just from your eyes alone and through your movements that clearly you can barely move. Make it easier on yourself and just give the crystal over.
You really think I'm the one to give up?
No. But I also just don't want to kill you. And if you're actually going to be smart enough, you will.
I warned you on one thing that you should have taken into account. You should kill me while you still can.
I'm not exactly a killer. I like the one I have.
Then that's your mistake. It was fun. Like we're gonna have to go for a round 2 sometime.
That was sad.
That's not where I aimed for.
Damn it.
You're stunned for a bit. Now, goodbye, rifle. Chaos! Control!
Nor are you responding? Damn it. Oh, now you respond. God damn it. Don't do that to me, you fucking dumbass. Christ, hell. Yes, I know I should not have been that fucking hasty, but you don't have to give me fucking hell for it. I'll get the crystals, just stop bitching at me. Try to track its location. I'll try to track it myself, but clearly it seems like we might have to do that one together. This one seems to be more elegant. I might have to target the female first. He seems to be the weakness of the bunch. My brother hasn't seemed to have gained one yet, so it's easier that way. They haven't been able to locate our stuff at Space Colony, so we're good. Alright. Also, Nor, do me a favor. Next time we go into a fight, don't rip yourself open like a dumbass. I don't exactly like the fact that my eye burns every time that you fucking decide to get in the way. Thanks. Better keep that. Let's go. Loss. Control.
You okay? Jesus Christ. Hey, you shouldn't be using all of your energy, especially after that.
It was necessary. Had to get out of there before he got the crystal.
I know, but...
I know he has a weak spot.
Fucking hell, brother.
Agent Shadow!
Are you okay? You saw what happened, Commander.
Yeah. We picked up on the energy readings. He is strong.
Doing their homework.
Well, let's not focus on that now. Anyway. Wait a minute. Something different in your eyes. Clips, do you see that?
See what?
In Shadow's eyes.
What?
He just looks very determined to me.
No, Never mind. Anyway, you did good. You don't have to no longer hold on to the Solstice Crystal. We'll have Rouge look after it. She knows the perfect place to put gems. So,
Yeah.
Best
Agent
idea
Shadow.
for the recover.
Could you walk out of the room for a minute?
Why? I can barely even walk.
You don't have to go too far. Eclipse can help you to the med bay. The scientists will do scans on you. See if they can heal you up. Just a little.
I wouldn't be
okay?
surprised if you had broken bones.
Yeah.
So probably would be best for a scan. Just to be certain, and also to help you out. Oh, be careful.
You can make
Here,
it. Come on, soldier.
I can barely even walk.
Come on.
Hold on to my shoulder. It might be easier.
Thank you.
Alright, this way.
Eclipse.
Huh?
I want to talk to you for a bit.
I'll wait out here. You go talk to him.